Hi Blues, how you all doing? Martin here for Man City Fan TV. Well, how are we all doing this Sunday evening after our glorious defeat yesterday? Hope we're all well. Just gonna go straight in with a few hellos. So I want to say hello to Leslie S. Hi, how you doing? Kreba says hello guys. Hi, how are you? Ryan Curry. Hi mate, how you doing? Afternoon all. Kiam, afternoon. Hope you're well. Hope Canada's doing you well, pal. So, yesterday's defeat was a shocking one. Um, I still haven't quite got over it yet. And you think being a City fan of over 35 years, I'll be used to this. But I think you get so used to winning. So used to winning. It's a little bit of a shock, especially from a Pep team. But some of the news today that we're going to go through, we're going to talk about into more depth into the Norwich game, why people think we lost, get your opinions on it. Please get your questions in. Tell us your feelings. How do you feel after yesterday's defeat against Norwich? Also, we're going to look at some news from pundits, so-called pundits, that have had a lot to say on our defence. Otamendi's had a bashing. Rodri's come out and he's had his say on things. Pep's even come out and had his say on things. So we've got a lot of news to get through today, Blues, and we're going to have a little chat on the women's football as well today. That's have played. So we're just going to crack straight on with a couple of comments, see what everybody is saying. So let's have a quick look. Do apologise, Blues. If anyone was expecting Andy's having Andy is here. But we're just we're sharing it out at the moment. I'm going live with some, as Andy said. I'm going to do some streams. Andy will do some streams. It won't be the last time you see Andy. Please don't worry. You won't have to put it with my ugly mug for every single night. Don't you worry, Blues. So let's crack on with the comments. Ryan Correa had a shocker with my predictions yesterday. So did I. If anyone's had a look over at the predictions video that me and Kiam did, I had an absolute stinker. Lots of upsets. I had Leicester to draw at Old Trafford, and they got beat. I had Wolves to beat Chelsea, and they got beat. I had City to win 5-1, and they got beat. So it's a good job I wasn't doing a fantasy football team this week, because I would have got nothing. Let's have a look. So, yeah, Ryan Correa. Oh, yes, definitely all the upsets. Me Wing Young. Why is Andy not doing the live stream? Just told you, pal. Hope you're well, though. But Andy will be back. Don't you worry. We're just sharing it around at the moment. Ryan Correa, City, Wolves, Leicester, and Everton all losing has screwed me. Has me as well. Really has done me. Scott Williams, good evening, Blues. All the best, Martin, for the vlog. Thank you very much, Scott Williams. That's really appreciated. And I do hope that I do well for everyone out there and all you fellow Blues. Ryan Correa, Arsenal have faced the most shots in Europe's top 5 leagues, and they think they'll finish above us. Laughing. LMAO. If anyone's ever heard me on Arsenal's team, the best analogy I've ever said for them is they're a BMW up front and they're a Robert Reliant at the back. I think they're shocking at the back. Starting to think they could say that about us at the moment as well. You know, are we a BMW up front? Are we the Robert Reliant at the back? Especially after yesterday, especially after listening to some of the pundits' opinions, anyway, which we'll go on to in a moment. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit is in. Good evening, Bombay LFC, massive in the room. Are they? Not seen any of them. I'm waiting, though. I am waiting. I'm waiting, Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. I'm waiting for them to all appear. Paul Standall, Evening Blues. Hi, Paul. Hope you're good, buddy. Kamal Dwyer's in. Hi, guys. Hope you're good, Kamal. So why can't we defend, basically? Right. So what we'll do. We'll go into my first little bit of news this evening, talking about our defence. And Tony Cascarino, TalkSport, has basically come out and said Kyle Walker should be dropped from the Manchester City team, and it won't be long before he is for Cancelo. I like Walker. I think he's had an absolute cracking start to the season. I really, really do. And I think because of Cancelo is the reason why Walker started the season so well. But Tony Cascarino doesn't think he has started the season very well, which is entitled to his opinion. I think it's wrong, but he's entitled to his opinion. Has basically said he was at fault for the second goal, Norwich goal, which he was. He was caught on. He was onside when he should have gone back up with the rest of the defenders, but he didn't. Football mistakes do happen, but to say he's had a very, very poor start to the season, I don't agree with at all. I think he's had a great start to the season. Especially, he had a couple of wobbles against Bournemouth away, but other than that, I think he's been one of our best players this season. So I don't quite understand where Tony Cascarino is going with that. He did say he didn't have a great end to the season, but I don't think he did have a great last season, really. And I think that might have been the part of the reason why Cancelo was brought in. But to say he's had a poor start to the season, I don't know what Cascarino's watching anymore. I really, really do not. But like I said, everyone's entitled to opinion. Don't agree with it, but he's entitled to it. So does anyone else think Kyle Walker's had a bad start to the season? Don't just look at yesterday's game and think Kyle Walker's poor player, he, let goals in. What do we do? He's had a really poor start. Be honest, think to yourself, have a look back at the other games. Has he, had a poor start? And I'd love to get your thoughts, Blues, on that. Has he had a poor start? Do you agree with Cascarino there that he's had a poor start? Get your comments in, get your questions in, and let's see if you do. Be good. I'm just going to go back to the comments now. Let's have a look. Paul Stando, good evening. How are you? 2XIC. Hey, when about Mahrez? Great question. Great question on Mahrez. I like Mahrez. Always have done. I've been one of his biggest supporters. To unlike some fans, I've even had arguments within the ground with other Blues about, I've been at games when Mahrez has had stick after 120 seconds. But Mahrez, I think he's very, very unlucky. Did he deserve to be dropped yesterday? No. I think he had a great 50, 60 minutes against Brighton. Didn't deserve to be dropped. But then again, he didn't deserve to be dropped after the West Ham game. But Pep's rotating at the moment. I think there's one thing we can say. Pep's squad picks at the moment and team selections, you're not able to guess them. They are really, really a little bit weird at the moment. And I don't think it does help Mahrez's confidence, really. I don't think it does. I think he needs that good 10 to 12 games run in the team, full games. Let's see the real Mahrez. Let's see what he can do. I don't think playing 60, 70 minutes of 1 in 4 games is going to do anything for him, personally. So, yep, totally agree with you, 2XIC. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit, I think the reaction to the loss is ridiculous. Totally agree. And you would have thought we'd gone into a relegation battle yesterday, if you want to be honest. Did we play good? No. Did we deserve to lose? Yes. Did our defenders have a poor day? Yes. Can't deny any of that. But to hear some of the comments, the back pages, the pundits say what they've said, you would think we're in a relegation battle. We've got no chance, give up the title now, and it's just ridiculous. I totally agree with Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit there. Kiam, I thought Walker and Zinchenko were shocking yesterday. Yeah, I'm not saying Walker had a good game yesterday. He didn't. But to say what Cascarino has said about him having a poor start to the season, I disagree with. I don't think he has. And I also think maybe he'd look better in a three at the back at the moment. I know Andy won't like that, but three at the back, give it a go. Give it a go, especially with our defensive injury crisis at the moment. Give it a go. Zinchenko, as Kiam said, I don't rate Zinchenko at left back myself. And we sold Delph, who had a great time at left back, and he wasn't a left back either. Zinchenko is a cam for Ukraine, and it's weird because if you watch Zinchenko play for Ukraine, he looks like Messi, he looks like De Bruyne. He's knocking balls through, 20, 30-yard passes, scoring good goals as well. Yesterday and start of the season, he can't get 5-yard pass right. And in a Pep team, you've no chance. If you cannot get a 5-yard straight pass, sideways pass right, you ain't lasting long in a Pep team, and he needs to improve very, very quickly. Not saying Zinchenko's a bad player. I don't think he's a left back. And when we've got Angelino in the squad, I am a bit baffled when you've got a natural left back who can slip straight in. I know he didn't have a great pre-season, but I think he played about 5 minutes pre-season. So, in a new team, new tactics, new everything, new manager. So when do you give the guy a go? He's more than likely going to play against Preston, as I think we'll see Benjamin Mendy as well against Preston. But I think that left back is a little bit of a problem, and I think we need to have a look at that, most certainly. So totally agree with Kiam there. Ryan Corrie, I couldn't handle how badly we played yesterday. Had to turn off most of the second half and go outside and break things. Yes, I get it. I mean, luckily enough, I was away this weekend. I did watch it, but I was away having a pint, enjoying myself. Didn't, otherwise, if it had been at home, the dog, the cat, and everything else would have got it yesterday. It wasn't a great to see. I hope you didn't break anything expensive, Ryan. I really don't think you did. But, it did get us like that. Kraber, at times, I really don't understand Pep's selection. Exactly what I've just said before, Kraber. What is going on with Pep's selection? The weird ones at the moment. I don't understand them. I don't understand them at all. But if any of you's got a question about Pep's selection, if you've got any theories behind it, get the questions in the comments. We'll most certainly answer them. Ryan Corrie, don't care that much if we lose, but that was unacceptable. Totally agree. There's a way of losing. And that yesterday, I think, will irk Pep the most. There's a way of losing. And Rodri, brings on to my next piece of news. Rodri has come out onto City TV, and he's done some quotes, done an interview. And basically, I'll go through exactly what Rodri has said to you. I'll just get it up for you now. Rodri has basically come in. Let's have a look. Rodri, he sent a little bit of a I'm trying to think of the word. He sent a little bit of a team talk out there. Brutal plan after the Norwich game. We lost because of our mistakes, and we can learn from that and not repeat it again in the next matches. Definitely. That's what we should do. We've got to learn from your mistakes. Take them on to your next matches. Don't know if people trust us or not, but we are a team. And they're quotes from Rodri, and that will make us a team, definitely. You learn more in defeat than you do in winning. You learn about the character, the mentality of players, and you find out what they're made of. Do they want to win? Do they want to win the title? We're about to find out. And again, Rodri carries on. We're always a team when we win and when we lose. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. You're going to see the best version of Manchester City. Normally, when you get these matches, in the next one, you kill the opponents. Pep told us this team isn't allowed to lose. We have to win. They're direct quotes from our new signing, Rodri. And to see those quotes make me a little bit happier, because I know I know we've got a game midweek in the Champions League, but I think Watford on Saturday. I think Watford might have to be careful because I think Pep's going to send them out, really send them out. But we've got to make sure we do choose that right team selection for me anyway. So that was Rodri opinion on yesterday's game. Let's go back to some of your comments. And I'm out in Liverpool, taking my lad to uni, just checking in exactly. He's there, took his lad to university, and I hope everything went well. And Ryan correct. Don't care that much. We lose, unacceptable. Done that one. Do apologise. Coming in so quick. Mark the Blue. Our defence was shocking. Yeah, it was. I'm not going to lie. Question I've got for everyone. Please put in the comments, what is your defensive solution right now? We want to know what is your solution to it. Got Stones, we've got Otamendi, and I've got to say, in my opinion, every time they play together, they don't look comfortable. They don't. Otamendi was at fault for the third goal, which is unacceptable. I think Andy put the kiss of death on him, really, because he said at halftime he had a decent first half. Took him all of about 3 minutes to throw that out the window. But it was Sunday League football from Otamendi. You can't be doing that. You've got to know your whereabouts. You've got to know players around you. But not only that, Stones' communication to him. Why didn't you tell him? Man on. Let him know you're there. Don't just play a ball out to Otamendi. I've seen Otamendi's got a stick all day. John Stones should accept some responsibility. Should Edison. You can't just play the guy a ball across, not tell him man on. I mean, come on. It's my opinion, but that's Sunday League football stuff from the whole back line, really, that. But get your comments in. I want to see your defensive solutions to this mini crisis we're going through. It's a mini crisis. It's not a crisis. It's a mini one. Let's not overreact, Blues. Don't want to see that. When just think of how lucky we are. This is 1996. Before and after, that was a crisis. This isn't a crisis. This is Wonderland. Trust me, Wonderland. I think people are looking at who we got beat by rather than the context of the bigger picture, really. Kamal Dwyer, we won't see Otamendi for a while. Kamal, your opinion, mate. What's your solution then? I respect your opinion, but you're saying we won't see Otamendi for a while. Where is Otamendi? Who are you putting in place of him? You're going 3 at the back, you're putting Walker in, putting 3 at the back. We've only got 2 fit centre backs. Unless you put 30 in there. But yeah, I totally agree. But come back to me. Tell me, what is your solution to Otamendi out? Fine. Who are you putting in? City fan, Andy in Liverpool, what's your backhander? Well, especially after yesterday's vlog. And I want to know, has he gone down there with the blue shirt on? Or has he worn that red hoodie? Has he worn the red hoodie or jumper? Can't remember which one it was, just to stand out. As I say, I'd love to know. Massive overreactions in 5 games in. Yeah, massive overreaction. Massive overreaction. It's 5 games. It's 5 games. Sorry, guys. Big jump. Let's go back. So I do apologise. Just going to have a look now. Okay, right, here we go then. Paul Stendhal, I can see changes for midweek. Cancelo will definitely start, and I can see Angelino starting. That's why he's played for the under-23 games in his legs. I really hope so. Like I said, I think we need to have a look at left back. I really think we need to do. Kraber, the whole defence deserves dropping after yesterday. There was absolutely no structure or control. Yeah, but transfer window shut, so we're putting in. Walker has been decent. He has. Just have a look on something else. Another pundit we're going to go on to, Jimmy Redknapp. Not my favourite, but he has had a few little digs on the Norwich fallout from yesterday. He's come out and said Otamendi's on £120,000 a week. Don't know if that's facts. Don't know if Jamie Redknapp sees the City wage bill or not. Don't know. He might do. Third goal was Sunday League defending. It was. I don't disagree with that. It was. He says Otamendi and Stones, no connection, no partnership. What I said a minute ago. It isn't a connection or a partnership right now. I do agree with Redknapp in that. It isn't a partnership, but it's something you can't just stop doing. Give it a go, work on it in training. That's what Pep's paid the big money for. And Brian Kidd and everyone else, let them do the job on the training pitch. You know, they have to play together now. We've no other choice. Or do you throw in Eric Garcia? Garcia, is he ready? Not for me. Not for me. You know, I just think Eric Garcia is not ready. And Scott Williams, I will bang down the drum again. Eric Garcia, with the general, how old he is. How old is De Ligt? Otamendi will nurture and communicate, which was non-existent yesterday. Eric Garcia seems to be getting a lot of the options, but I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready. And what do you do if we get beat again? Do you go mad on a young kid, destroy his confidence? I think you've got to do it slowly. I did say pre-season I'd like him to go out on loan, but you know, that's me. We might not have the option now going out on loan. We have to have a look at that. Just see what we can do. But Redknapp has basically gone on, carried on, non-partnership, and thinks that Otamendi was poor. He was poor. Did he have a poor game? No, he had a poor second half. Happens in football. I'm not going to sit here and destroy the whole of the City team, especially the back line. They had a poor game. I would look more at Pep a little bit yesterday. That team selection he's looking at, this team selection of chopping, changing every time. Get a player in form, comes in, drops in, can't continue. Top teams, you know, I admit we've got a big squad and we've got 60, 70 odd games, touch wood, this season, but your back line, you know, has to generally stay the same. Stones and Otamendi need to work on that partnership, build it up, get better. That's the best way of doing it. No one expected Company to play 14 games back in the last season, not get injured, but it can happen. So let's jump right back into your comments. I'm just going to catch up because I have been talking a lot. So let's have a look. Angus Walsh, how are you doing, Angus? Says, worse than shocking, diabolical. Can't disagree with you, it was. Football fan. Hi, football fan. Are you the football fan who was on yesterday? Hope you're good. Hope you took all the banter well. Hope you're good. You guys had decent chances, really. We did have chances, but so did Norwich. Norwich could have easily put 4 or 5 past us. So you know, we had 30 odd chances against Tottenham. If you don't take them, you don't score goals. Simple. Football's a simple game. English Mastiff, Stones is crap. Again, your opinion. Why is he crap? Don't just why is he crap? Tell me why. Is it his distribution? Is it his tackling? Is it his reading of the game? Tell me a little bit more about it. Kobe Danke put Fernandinho in for Otamendi. I'll take that. Yeah, spot on. Take Fernandinho in there. Fernandinho, I think, could slot into centre back role quite easily. So that is a really good suggestion from Kobe there. Exactly. Kobe's been shocking for a long time. Kamal, Fernandinho, Stones, Garcia would bring more defensive stability, in my opinion. I like the Fernandinho and Stones, but I'd probably like to see, Fernandinho, Stones, maybe Otamendi. I just don't think Garcia's ready, and I don't want to throw the kid under the bus. Against Preston, let's bring him in against Preston. Let's bring him in when we've qualified, maybe got the points on the board in Champions League, bring him in that way. And then maybe can bring him in November, December time. Don't bring him in now. For me, he's not ready. He's not ready. Again, you don't want to kill the kid. You don't want to kill the kid's confidence. Rodri has played centre-half for Atletico. Has he? Didn't know that. I can see that one. I can see that one from the Dale man. So Dale man says Rodri. Yeah. Keep them going, guys. Some great suggestions there. Angus Welsh, that third goal was conceded, was like what Arsenal did similar today against Watford. Again, Robert Reliant at the back. I'm saying Arsenal Robert Reliant at the back. Are we Robert Reliant at the back at the moment? So Angus Welsh, spot on. Ming-Yi Wong, give Cancelo a chance. Give him a chance where? Right back instead of Walker or centre back? Totally agree. I think he should be starting games maybe now, given a chance. But again, I don't think you'll see him till Preston. I think this Preston game, you're going to see a lot of new players coming in. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Pep has always made selection bombs right through his career. Are we going to cherry pick holes in Pep's character when we lose games, or just accept the serial winner he is? Great question, Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Great question. Are we going to, people overreacting on Pep? I know Andy said yesterday it was on Pep. I think if we're willing to tell everyone how great Pep is, I think we need to look at the other side of the coin. And we can't, and we've got to say, as a fair bunch of fans, we've got to say, was Pep at fault? And for me, yes, he was. I agree with Andy. He was at fault. You can't keep making the team selections that he's doing. It doesn't quite work. We've got to look at a consistent team now, so 11. You look at all the top teams that have played and won leagues, especially last season. We went 14 games. It was generally the same back line. It wasn't changed. Company went 14 games. Now, at the minute, we're chopping and changing. We're experimenting. And it bit us in the backside a little bit yesterday. So, yeah, I think Pep does need a little bit of criticism sometimes. If he can take the plaudits after last season, he should be able to take some criticism after a defeat. It's the same way in everyday life. You walk into your job, you have a great time. You have a bad day, they're going to tell you. You never get told when you're doing a brilliant job. You always get told when you're doing a poor job. Remember that. It's what I was told. Kian Igo, how are you, buddy? Stones is a DM in my opinion. Not in mine. I'd love to see Kian, what's your opinion? Why? What's your evidence on that one? Because every time I've seen him last season as a DM, I wouldn't have him anywhere near it. I'd love to know why. Getting your opinion, tout to it. I personally don't think he's a DM. For his passing ability, yes. No, but I think he doesn't know the role. You've got to know the role, especially in that midfield area. You are the linchpin of a team in midfield. In defence, you've got everyone in front of you. In the midfield, people behind, people are in front. You've got to have a proper knowledge, know-how, and read the game fuller. And I think that sometimes Stones needs to improve on the reading of the game. But again, my opinion. Ryan Correa. Problem is, I don't see a solution. Sure, bring back a fit Mender. The problem is the two centre-back partners can't do anything till January. Exactly right. If we do anything in January. Because I've heard quotes from Pep yesterday. I was reading. Apparently, Pep has been told we're not going to sign anybody in the winter. Pep calls it the winter transfer window. We're not going to sign anyone in the winter transfer window. Because, as he said, the board wouldn't allow him to buy a defender in the summer window. Why would that change for the winter? That's the bit that does shock me. Because I think anybody knows we need a centre-back. But the one thing I do know is we're at a quota for non-homegrown players. So if you want to buy a Skriniar, you want to buy another defender abroad, you're going to have to sell somebody. Who do you sell them? Is it Leroy? Is it? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who? I mean, see, I'm baffled already. Who do you sell? Who's non-homegrown? To bring in a Skriniar, for example. Do you sell Otamendi and bring in Skriniar? But then you're still back to the same problem. Still back to you're not increasing your defenders. You're still back to where you was with the same numbers. So, totally agree. But I think it's not as easy as just getting a checkbook out, writing it, and we sign someone in. There's squad limits, there's squad numbers, there's homegrown, there's all that we have to look into. And from what I understand, we're at our limit. So it's not as easy as that, as much as I think we would like to do it. Josie Beta. Hi, Josie Beta. How are you? Our defense is terrible. Fernandinho and Garcia for me. Garcia is getting a lot of votes tonight. A lot of votes. Maybe you're seeing something I don't. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying he's not ready. Difference. But maybe all entitled to your opinion. AK850, how are you? I'm not too upset. It's only September, and I'm a pessimistic City fan, to be honest. If this was a home game, it would bother me. Pessimistic City fan. We're all pessimistic City fans, aren't we, really? Yeah, spot on AK850. We got beat by Palace at home last season. We won the league, didn't we? 10 points behind Liverpool. Won the league. One defeat isn't gonna stop us. All it might do is strengthen us. Don't be surprised if we end up on a 14 or 15 game winning run again now after this. It's our first defeat since January. Let's not hit the panic button too much just yet. Scott Williams, Mender, Garcia, the General, and Walker. Garcia again. Agree with Mender, but Garcia again. A lot of votes. Should have signed a centre back in the summer. Jerry Gow, totally agree. Kraber has having Fernandinho on the bench is unacceptable. He should find a way into the team no matter who is in it. Yeah, there's my solution. Fernandinho, as I said earlier, put him in. Chris Baker, hi buddy, how are you? Hope you're having a great weekend. Otamendi gives me the heebie-jeebies. Does it? Hopefully they will be the kick up the arse he needs. I'm sure Pep will have given him the heebie-jeebies yesterday himself and told him straight. Definitely. I really hope. I hope this game, yesterday's defeat, gives them the kick up the backside that they need. English Mastiff, 3 at the back, maybe. Don't let Andy hear you say that. 3 at the back. Won't like it. Laporte, Angus Welsh, Laporte isn't back until January or February. Not a solution. Yeah, there's not. Kiam, we have no chance we have no choice, no choice than to play Otamendi, and to be fair, he makes mistakes, but he's done well in the past. Okay. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit, the solution is we put the usual effort in front of the defence and keep the ball. Rodri getting praised for being fit rather than being good. Rodri turned his back on the game several times. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. That's a controversial one. If you ask him, especially, he thought Rodri was man of the match yesterday. I thought he had a great game. Again, it's a game of all opinions. Maybe you've seen something we haven't. But Rodri's new. Remember that he's new. He's getting to know. But the rallying cry, that was the word I was after earlier. I've got it now. Rallying cry. He gave earlier. That shows me a future captain that in the making. But he's new, Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Let's give him some time. Let's see on TV. And the football fan chat posted on Twitter showing Norwich's third goal with a ha ha ha. I'll remember that. We will do football fan chat. We've got everyone going, haven't we? Everyone's having a good laugh at our expense, because we don't get beat a lot. That's why. Enjoy it, because it doesn't happen often. Red Hoodie's gone. Yeah, he's left it in Liverpool. He's thrown it in the Mersey. Kian, no Daly is so good at passing. The ball does a beat it. Pepper's no idea about defending. We'll never win the Champions League with him in charge. Ooh, strong one, Josie Beta. Why? Why am I not going to, you look back at our defensive record, I think we had the best defence, not last season, the season before. Edison was up there for competing with Alisson for Golden Glove, but Pep doesn't know about defending. I don't agree with that, Joseph Petey. I'm sorry, entitled to your opinion, don't agree with it though. Doesn't know about defending. Apart from this season, facts show a little bit different. Just going to catch up on the comments. Angus Walsh, there's only 35 games left. We can solve the problem. Yeah, only 35. Only 35. What are we going to do? Panic stations, is it? Play 30, let's calm down, Blues, eh? Let's really, really calm down. Rob Marlon says, Rodri at centre-back. Yep, not bad, not bad. You can walk around Liverpool and sit at the top a day after losing. You can't walk around Liverpool in a city top a day after losing. Right, okie dokie then. Ryan Corrett, yeah, it's a death wish. It is a death wish you walk around. Kreber, Rob Marland was thinking that. AK50, how was Mendy, by the way? I had to work, so I couldn't watch the match. Didn't play, mate. Didn't play. Can I go? No, Rodri is too good at passing, stopping, and starting attacks. Doesn't want him in defence. Ryan Corrett, Liverpool has been winning the league the last 30 years. Yeah, in their own heads. Mendy's starting to get into full fitness. Brilliant. Football fans, City fans, I got to ask, do you think Pookie deserved Player of the Month ahead of Aguero? Good question. Do you? I'd say just. But I think Aguero and Pookie have had great starts. Ryan Correa, Rodri is still a few weeks away from what? Gaining experience. What is he waiting for? Mendy. Sorry, yeah, he then changes that. It's Mendy, he meant. Yeah, he's still a few weeks away. Josie Beattie, it's Liverpool's year. Been hearing that for every year for the last 30. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit, never been to the UK in your life. Oh, looks like the Liverpool fans are on. Welcome. Glad you could find us again. Otamendi will play at Shakhtar. Hope he does. Liverpool to bottom of the Premier League this year. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit, a football fan. Yes, Pookie deserved the award. What I've just said. Yeah, totally agree. You and surely you can't walk around Liverpool in the city top yesterday. Sure he could. Kiam, Liverpool, 4 to 6 points to City. Gap gone. Exactly. We get 4 points, 6 points off them. The gap's gone. Still got to play them twice yet. Angus Welsh, Pookie was a threat but deserved the award. Yeah, totally agree. English Mastiff, Pookie is a top predictor. Sammy T. Oh, sorry, I forget that name wrong. Sammy E.T.He. What is this? Kiam, if Pookie played for Liverpool, he'd have a Ballon d'Or by now. He'd have a Ballon d'Or, league title, Champions League winnings, whatever. He'll have everything, wouldn't he? Kreber, asking where Keontae Johnson, where are you? Cobby Danke, how many times is an experienced player supposed to have a poor game? The comments coming through so fast, Blues. So let's just have a look. So I do apologise if I do miss some. Ryan Coddy spent the last few weeks arguing with people that Nico is still a good fill-in, and then he went and pulled off that game. So it's your fault. People have bad games, yeah. Happens. Ming Yi Wong. So then, Andy, did you get your wallet nicked? Depends if there's anything in it. That's another story. Kiam, Canty, can you remind us where Liverpool were before gambling won? Kiam's throwing it in. There he is. Luke Cage, Plastic Fan, your club was average second division side before Shankly. Everton have been in the top flight longer than you. Yep. Brad, City won 4 trophies last season. What did you win? Not won Champions League. European FA Cup, I call it. I know Andy calls it Carabao. I call it FA. Kiam, Rodri's built like a CB and could do a job alongside Stones. Yep, absolutely. Chris Baker, Stone just needs a run of games. I don't think it suits him. Right, I'm just going to make comments are jumping below, so I apologise. Really should have bought Ming Wing Yong, really should have bought a replacement for Vinny and regretted it now. Wow. Jerry Gow, why not buy Aka? Homegrown rule. We need to sell somebody to bring somebody in. That's why. So again, who you selling? Panshi Tapere, welcome. Otamendi's a good player. He can wreck at times, but I rate him. Scott Williams, Iber, we just need to keep the faith. Pep's post-match comments were class. He will be working as we speak. Remember, what Pep says in front of the cameras will be different to what he says behind closed doors. Always remember that. Blue hair, I'm with you, Ivan. For me, Pep has to be given our confidence. 119 points can really speak bad of him. Yeah, we can speak bad of him when he makes mistakes. Please don't ever think we can't, my opinion. English Mastiff, like the Newcastle last season, this could aspire to kick on now. What I said could go on a 14-15 game run. Angus Walsh, English Mastiff, very similar. Scott, sorry, it's jumping again, Blues. Do apologise. So many in. Ryan Corrett, at least we know that United fans feel like most matches. Exactly. We could be like them. Angus Walsh, English Masters FIFA 20 going to be better than FIFA 19. Ask him. Keem's your guy for FIFA, definitely. Keem's responded. I'm putting a FIFA demo up and review next week. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. My point is at the moment, Rodri is using his body and fitness and some thought. Dino just uses lots of thought and some fitness. Massive difference. Yeah, okay. Blue Out, there is no doubt Rodri is good, but for me, Fernie protect the centre backs a lot better than Rodri. He's new, guys. He's new. Let's not jump peg. Let's give him some time. Scott Williams, anyone else? Edison could have done better with his position for the goal conceded from the corner. I've heard that. I've seen it. I don't think he could have done. I know people are saying he should have dived. I don't think so. Josie Beta, Edison's positioning is terrible. Said the same after the Spurs game. Yeah, no, he has. But remember, he saved us in the Brighton game. So always remember that. Josie Beta, someone tell Martin is 10 minutes behind. Do apologise to jumping, guys. They are jumping, the comments. Jerry Gower conceded 3 goals and looked poor. Yes, we have. Angus Walsh, so far we've conceded 6 goals, kept 2 clean sheets. Liverpool conceded a goal every game so far. We went 1-0 behind yesterday. Does happen. Does happen. English Master Predictor. It's predictive texting. Sorry, guys, but you get my drift. Josie Beta, but we have won every match. Angus. Let's have a look. Angus Walsh. Josie Beta until their defeat yesterday. Yeah. Ryan Corra got head off by everyone. Ryan Corra, take care, mate. Good luck. Have a good one, pal. English Master Godfrey. Norwich swap him for Stones. I've not seen a lot of them. I'm going to be honest. I've not seen a lot of Godfrey. I don't know if he's better than Stones or not. Might be. But, tell me why. Tell me why you think you would do that. Brad Nitblock, should we have sold Delph class at left back most of the time? That's what I said earlier. Totally agree. Chris Baker, Aki is classed as a homegrown player, I think. Yes, he is. Aki is a great player. Kiam, under Pep, Aki would be awesome. Yes, Jerry Grell thought Aki was considered homegrown. I thought he was. Not sure. Josie Beats, okay, Matt, and you caught up now? Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Like I said, the comments are jumping. We're just trying some new things, so I do apologise, Blues, for being patient and bearing with us. Carl Blundell, are you jumping in the voice channel or Discord later? Possibly, yeah, I will be doing. Yeah, guys, you want to head over to our new Discord channel? Come over, say hello. I'll be in there. Not sure Keem will be in there. Come in, say hello. We'll have a chat about anything. There's even a biscuit chat on there. So have a chat. So look, Angus Wells, Joseph, it's okay. I'm just letting you know. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Delph is playing in a different system at Everton. He is, but if you ask Everton fans, he's doing a very, very good job as well. He's doing a very, very, very good job. His passing is tremendous and they love it. And he's learned that from Pep. So could he have done a job more than Zinchenko? I think yes. Others think Zinchenko no. But I'm not saying Zinchenko's bad. I'm saying he needs to improve. That's all I'm saying. And maybe a bit of time out of the team would help him. But we haven't got that option at the moment, except throw Angelino in, who is a left back. Scott Williams, AK homegrown from his time at Chelsea. But again, I'm not sure, but I think we need to sell somebody to bring somebody in. It's not as simple as just Ake straight in. We might need to sell somebody because we do need homegrown. Andy's in. Can you imagine those complaining if they were sitting in the 80s or 90s? I'd love to have seen some of these fans complaining if we saw us in the 80s and 90s. Go back, watch the documentary. You'll learn all about us in the 80s and 90s and realise that was something to have a moan and complain about Blues. Definitely was. You know, getting beat by Bury, getting beat by Macclesfield, that was something to complain about. Norwich, nothing compared. Nothing compared to Bob. Josie Beater, you've done a great job, Martin. First time hosting, did a fine job. Josie Beater, thank you, buddy. Brilliant, thank you. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. So when we're praising Pep last season for making 6-7 changes and still winning games, it's brilliant management. But if he makes changes and we lose, it's poor. I'm confused. I think, Phyllis, what people are saying is it's the amount of changes that are going on. It's changing informed players like Mahrez. It's my opinion, though. Like Mahrez started off a great game against West Ham, was dropped. Started a great game against Brighton, was then dropped for yesterday. Don't drop your informs. Sterling played 2 international games, same as KDB. He played, KDB was rested. Why? You got to have that consistency. That's all I'm saying. Can't have one rule for one and one for another one. So we're not saying totally Pep is brilliant, but let's be a little bit consistent with it. Cal Blundell, gutted about losing to Bournemouth today. Tough result, but City lost. But it's better to get the loss now than when it really matters. Fans need to stop overreacting. Exactly. I said that point yesterday to Kian. I'd rather lose now than in the last 10 or 15 games. I'd rather go on a 10-15 game run at the end. Not saying we should give Liverpool a 10-point lead, but we know we can claw it back. Let them think. As Pep said, sarcastically come out, he's congratulated Liverpool on winning the title. Well done. I think the parade's next week. So get over there, book your flights early. There'll be a good 10-20 million there. So make sure you're there for the trophy parade. But as Pep said, he's given the trophy up already. Sarcastically. So don't get too excited yet. Josie Beater, everybody show Martin love for being a great host. Thank you, Josie Beater. Guys, bear with me. Like I said, I'm just getting used to everything. We've got a new system going on. The comments, I was a little bit behind the comments. Please do apologise. They're coming through so fast. We're just trialing a few things at the moment. That's all with new operations and everything. Kiam's put it on the Discord server. Links there. Join it. Come and have a chat with us. Just some great banter in there. Some great City chat. Come over. Kiam, amazing job, Martin. Thanks very much, buddy. Angus Walsh getting relegated in 96. Still angers me to this day. I was there. Now Quinn running out, telling Steve Lomas to get the ball out the corner. We need another goal. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Martin's done a brilliant job and his first live vlog on his own. Brilliant. Well done, mate. Thank you. Hopefully it won't be the last time you see me. And he's sacked. I won't go that far. Won't go that far. Cal Blundell. It's the young Man City fans who are upset because they're not used to poor Man City side, so they don't know how to react. Exactly. And we're not having a go at the young Man City fans. We're not. It's a case of this is their learning curve. If they're used to winning like they have done the last 10 years, this will be a shock to the system, but they'll learn. It's football. It's learn. Andy's on loan. Yeah, Andy's on loan to Liverpool. Like I said to you, got to raise some money, 200 million, to get him back on a transfer. Unless you want to leave him there, it's up to you. Leave him over at Anfield with the Dippers. He'll have fun in his red hoodie. Patrick's mixes. Would love to see Mahrez in the lineup more. I was really critical of him last season. Still has a few bad passes. Overall, though, he's looked fantastic since the Brighton game last season. Totally agree. And I'm sacked. I know my place. You are, mate. Don't worry. I'm only joking. Andy's on Liverpool Fan TV tonight. Ooh. He will be in that red sweater. Training with the kids, Angus, Joseph Peter. Scott with a spot on AK850. We can't really complain. Just a shock. But we have been through a lot worse. We have, definitely. One defeat, it's not bad. It's just a blip. It's not worse. Trust me. Big Phyllis says, Big Blue Rabbit. I get that, Martin. He dropped so many informed players last year. We won the treble. Jesus scores 4, gets dropped. Laporte got dropped to give him 4 clean sheets. Exactly my point. I do agree with you on that. I know what you're saying, but Jesus has been dropped. He does have a tendency to drop informed players and players who need the confidence. You'd expect them to come in out the cold when they've not played for 10 or 12 games and hit the ground running. Doesn't work like that. It's football. Doesn't work like that. You've got to have time in, bang, go, get them used to it. And I think that's what Mahrez needs. So Billis's Big Blue Rabbit, totally. I get what you're saying, and apparently I do agree with it. But we're not saying that. We're not saying you can't have. We shouldn't be. I'm not saying that having to go at Pep is right or wrong. I'm saying you should be able to stand up for mistakes that you make. And yesterday, I think Pep was a mistake. I would have dropped Sterling for Mahrez. I would have started KDB, but that's me. That's me. It's football. The fans are all entitled to opinions. Definitely. Kiam, I can't sack Don Andy, the Godfather. He is. Andy's joined us outside Liverpool. He is. Blue Hat doing a top job. Thank you so much, buddy. Ocean Rage, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, Martin and Andy out. Ooh, Eric Duffy, thanks for being a great host, Martin. Thanks, guys. Guys, thank you so much for the comments and the compliments. They're really, really wonderful. Thank you. And watching Ivor's porn channel. Jerry Go's going to see you guys. Jerry Go, have a good night, buddy. Chat is great. Thank you, mate. Cal Blundell, if you do jump in the Discord voice channel later, I have some good points to get across. Guys, get over to that Discord channel. I can't push it enough. Get over to it. Have some fun. It's really, really good. I was in there last night with Kiam and an Everton fan, and it was tremendous. It was really good chat. English Mastiff, Jared, see you later, mate. Reece Morrison, Pep needs to think about using youth more. Pep's a great manager, but yesterday was unacceptable. I think Jesus and Aguero should play up front. Yeah, I would like to say my ideal bet is I'd love to say KDB, Bernardo together, and Aguero. But I would love to see Aguero and Jesus at some point. Going back to the 5-0 against Liverpool, they played really, really well. So yeah, I would definitely give that a go. So spot on. Ryan Morissette, let's have a look. Cal Blundell, people talking about Garcia and you, it's just most talk. Haven't seen him play properly. The point, you see him in one and a half games, 2 games. Can't throw him in a Premier League game straight away. Thanks for the link, Ibo, good lad. Joseph BTW sold the book, and guys, bidding's still open for the book. Get in there, it's a great book. Really, for a great charity. Tackle for Manchester, absolutely brilliant. Please give generously. It is for a tremendous cause. It is a great book. I haven't quite got to me. It's in another room at the moment. It's in my lad's room. Being safe. Don't you worry. Get in there. Get a bid in. Angus Walsh got to go. Take it easy. Thanks, Angus. Take care, buddy. Speak to you soon. Andy, they couldn't afford me. No, they're all on their gyros. Kiam, there'll be a how-to video channel for Discord going up later tonight. Guys, Kiam's going to stick a video up later on how to go through Discord. Give it a watch. Get over. Come and say hello. Have your comments. Have a chat. There's some voice chats as well. Come over. Have a chat in the voice chat. Was KDB injured or just dropped? He was rested. English Mastiff. Courtney Linton, how are you, buddy? Sterling looks tired yesterday. You stop spending money on players we don't need. Yeah, we could do. Folding's there. Sterling looked tired against Brighton. Should he have played yesterday after just playing 2 internationals? Maybe not. He was tired against Brighton and showed it, so maybe he shouldn't. Oh. No, Andy said he sold the book. Sold apparently this afternoon. And LFC bought it. We'll find out if that's real or not. Blue Art, will there be a Shakhtar preview? And where is Rob these days? Carl Blundell, I was that Everton fan. Martin. Carl Blundell, super chat yesterday, mate. How are you doing? Cal Blundell, really switched on. It's really switched on football fan. Knows a lot about Everton, talks sense. Isn't one of these football fans who talks rubbish, but have a chat with him in the Discord. Really nice young lad. Have a chat with him, guys. Let's have a look. Just jumping again, guys. Sorry. Arsenal, Big Felicity, Big Blue Rabbit. Arsenal were going to win the league for 30 minutes today. Just ask Twitter. That's where Arsenal fans live. Scott Williams, well done, Martin. Top job, fella. Thank you very much. English Mastiff, how to play FIFA 20 demo. Check you later. Let's have a look. Sorry, just Felicity, Big Blue Rabbit, get the money first. Yeah, definitely. Josie B, where's Rob? Not seen him lately. Rob's fine. Don't worry about Robbie. He's absolutely fine. Don't you worry. Rob went training with Otamendi. He has. I think Rob's gone training with Otamendi to teach him some defence. So don't you worry. Leonard London 3-5-2 attack with Fernie and Rodri in front of the defence. Yeah, we said 3 at the back. Give it a go. Give it a whirl. Right, guys. Just had it confirmed now. The book has actually gone, so I apologise. It has gone. Went £55. We have got another one to auction though, so get in. The first book has gone, £55. So please do apologise. Just found out, just had it updated. It's gone. So thank you so much for whoever's bought it, £55. You're an absolute superstar. It's going to a brilliant charity, Tackle for Manchester, to help raise the amount that we'd like to send them. Thank you so much. There will be a second book coming. Please give generously. It's for an amazing cause. Cal Blundell, AFTB reaction to the games. Can't wait. Going to watch it with a pack of digestives. Cal Blundell will be missing a few streams next week due to college and work. Don't worry, mate. Like I said, we're still, as Andy said, we're looking at times. So maybe we'll be on at a time that suits you. I don't know. But if you can't, good luck. Study hard. Good luck and everything. Right, what I'm going to do is, guys, yeah, Andy just said, Tackle Manchester, we're open to raise £3,000 for Vinny's charity. Please help. Give generously. We really want to hit that target. We are on our way. But with second books coming, give generously. Thank you again for the first book. 55 quid. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Just once before I go, I'm just going to wrap up some very quick, some final news. City's women won today 2-0 against Reading, which was brilliant. 2 goals scored by Pauline Bremner over down at Adams Park, maintaining their 100% start to the season. There was a 30-minute strike from the edge of the box that got the women's team off to a cracking start. So brilliant to them. Well done to the women. Just going to quickly go back to the comments. Martin, I think I should be a mod. Not down to me, buddy. What, you want my job? No, not having my job. I bought City's top kit. Love it. Kraber, Bayal, have a good night. What time's the Discord? How's it going out, please? The Discord's on all the time. It does get busy. Kiam's going to do it. I think Kiam wants to comment in here. I don't know if he's still on. Let Kiam jump in. Kiam, if you can give them a time, mate, for what time this video might be going out later, should be good. People are asking. That'd be brilliant. Chris Bacon, nice one, Martin. Great stuff, mate. Thank you very much, Chris. Brilliant, mate. Kiam will let you know. Will let you know as soon as it will be up. Please don't worry. The Discord introduction video will be up this evening. Once it's done, come in, join us, come and have a good chat. Really want to meet you all. We can even have a voice chat. Come and meet you all. Listen to my sexy voice. Burning Manning strikes again, apparently. City fan, well done, Martin. Great job, thank you. The name of the host is Martin, aka Horse. Yeah, I'm Horse City forever. If anyone wants to know. There's the Discord. There is an invite got up now, guys, for the Discord for tonight. Click on the link and it will take you to the invite to our Discord channel. So please come along, have a chat with us. Right, just double check. I think that's everything for this evening. I'm just doing a double check. think that's all the news that we've got, which is brilliant. We've just done nearly an hour. Guys, it has been amazing, an absolute amazing chat with you all. Thank you so much for the kind comments. You've been absolute superstars. Blues, that's what we're at. I don't mind a bit of banter, a bit of anything, but you know, please respect everyone here. Respect myself, respect Andy, respect whoever's on the live vlogs and in the comments. But just come and have fun. Come and say hello. Kiam's Discord how-to video will be out in the next hour. Cheers, buddy. So it's 7:45 now. Say just before 9 o'clock it'll be out. So just have a look round about 9ish, bit before. Leonard London, I thought you were Andy's brother. Cheeky. My missus says that as well. Andy doesn't agree, and I don't either. Kiam, well done, Martin. First log, amazing. Well done, Kiam, on the silverware, amazing. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot. I want to say thank you to everyone. If you want to give it, hit the bell icon, give it a like, give it a share it to all your friends, family, colleagues. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. And I just want to say, everyone, have a great weekend. Rest of it, anyway, Sunday evening. Have a great start to the week, and we'll see you during the week, Blues. Take care.